showing you guys a sewing technique of jetted pocket. Now for your jetted pocket, what you need for jetted pocket now is the pocket cover. You need two pieces of the pocket cover. Now the pocket cover, you can use 5.5 inches, you can use 6 inches, you can use 7 inches or 6.5 inches width, but the length still remains 2.5 inches. Now I have 2.5 inches length and 6.5 inches width here, and I have the additional one of 2.5 inches length and 6.5 inches width. Now if you have this measurement at 6.5 inches, what you will need to do, cut your pocket. Your pocket should be 6.5 inches width. Then the length, you can use 14 inches for length, you can use 13 inches, just same as your regular pocket. Now we are attaching this to the back part of our trouser. Don't forget the jetted pocket. You can use it for your trouser, you can use it for your jacket, you can use it for your shirt, you can use it for your any of your outfit, even for your t-shirt. You can use the jetted pocket for your t-shirt. So just know how to sew it and fix it. That's the most important thing first. Then you can now attach it to wherever you want to attach it to. And the fabric comes with the wrong side and the right side of my fabric. The part you're seeing now is the wrong side of my fabric. This is strong, and the reason why I'm using a navy blue fabric for the pocket cover is for you to see the difference or the outcome, or so we don't have white fabric and white backgrounds. That might be difficult for you to understand the concept of this sewing. So I'm using a different fabric so you understand how to go about it while sewing yours. But if you're making yours for me, you're using the same fabric. Now look at this. I have paper stay on the wrong side. The part where I have paper stay, now I dropped from this point, from the top of the back of my trouser, 2.5 inches, and I place my paper stay in between the 2.5 inches. My paper stay width still remains the 6.5 that we are using for our pocket width, while the length is 2.5 inches, the width is 6.5, the length is 2.5 inches. Now use paper stay on that part. The reason why we're using paper stay is for that part to be firm. By the time you are sewing, you're always coming out with a very better look with the paper stay. Now I want to sew the dart of my trouser, so this gives a perfect fitting. After sewing your darts, then you iron it, place the pocket cover. Now the right side, this is the right side, this is the right side, this is the wrong side that you have. Now the wrong side, if you notice I have paper stay for the wrong side, it's very, very important to also apply paper stay on this. Now place it this way. Get the midpoint of your pocket cover. Now this pocket cover, you can call it pocket cover, you call pocket facing. To get the midpoint, you notch this way, then place it like this. Start from the top. Remember it's 2.5 inches. I said you're going below. From this top, 2.5 inches below. Place it like this. Then you also place this to meet what you are sewing. After placing it, it's advisable you use pins to hold. You'll be needing like 4 pins. After using your pins to hold, then get your pocket. This is my pocket. The pocket width still remains our 6.5 inches, while the length I said you're using 14 inches to get a very deep pocket for the pocket. Now fold this from this point here, this joint where the both of them meet. Fold it into two like this. Once you fold it, place it on your pocket. Allow the pocket to be longer by 1 inch. I repeat, allow the pocket to be longer by 1 inch. Can you see what I have here? This is the 1 inch. This is longer than this by 1 inch. Then return it back this way. Let me do that again. Fold these two lines into two like this. But then you fold this into two. Place it on your pocket itself. And I say your pocket, you are cutting 14 inches for your pocket. Allow the pocket to be long. Allow the pocket after folding like this. Allow the pocket to be longer by 1 inch. Then you return it back this way. Once you return it back, from there you can now use your pin to hold both the pocket, the trouser and the pocket facing together with the help of your pin. Use your pin to hold everything. After holding it with your pin, move to this point. Now this is where you start your sewing from. Please take note. From this tip, please move in by 1 cm. Start your sewing from there. Move in by 1 cm and start your sewing from there. Now from this down point, I'm coming up 0.25 inch. That's quarter inch. Coming up quarter inch and start my sewing from there. Don't forget to lock. Make sure you're sewing on a straight line. Quarter inch, please. Once you get to 1 cm to this tip, please stop. This is the 1 cm. Stop and lock. Please, you can work with this slow sewing that I'm doing. Once you do this, you cut. Now after sewing this upper part, so you move to the down part. The same way you started the upper part is the same way you start the down part. So you have a straight line. Same 1 cm just immediately after this your pocket cover. You start sewing from there. Same 1 cm, and don't forget you're sewing from this down, from this midpoint down is quarter inch. When you get to this point, same 1 cm before you get to the end of that part, stop your sewing. Now 1 cm put together gives us ½ inch. Now take note, and you notice we have a straight line this way, we also have a straight line this way. Now from this point now you can remove your pins. After removing your pins, then you can do the necessary trimmings that you have here. So fold this into two like this. Then use your needle, your scissors to notch this point here, the midpoint, open it. Then start your cutting. Now this is what you do. Once you get, you can use your chalk to mark it this way. This is ½ inch before the end of this sewing, and this is also ½ inch before the end of this sewing. That is the length, that is the width of our pockets. ½ inch before you get to this, ½ inch before you get to this sewing that you have here, ½ inch before you get to this sewing. That is where you stop the cutting from. Once you get to that point, you stop like this. Raise this up. Please, I repeat, take notes. Raise this up like this. The same way I raise this up. Then notch from this point to the tip of your thread. Please, once you get to this your thread, stop. Now you notch to this tip like this and you stop. So you do the same to the down part. Raise this up this way, notch to the tip where your thread stops. That is where your notching also stops. Then we move to the other side. Do the same. Once you get to that your chalk mark, stop, raise this up, notch to this tip, turn to the other side, raise this up, notch to this tip. Now from this point now you need to work with your iron. Take both parts inside like this. Can you see it now? Now take this also inside like this. Now from this point you decide what you want. Now for your jacket pocket, there are some that it is the upper part that is coming down, while some the down part is going up. While there are some that both of them you divide it into two, and this will whichever design that you want to do. So for this one now that I'm doing, I'm taking the down part up. So if you are taking the down part off, what it simply means that whatever you have for the upper part, just fold it fully up like this and iron. Please repeat, fully up and iron. Remember I said for this particular one, I'll be taking the down part up. You can do the one that you can take the upper part down. By the time you do this is what you get. Can you see what we have here now? Look at it here. The down part, I'm bringing it up. I'm fully taking this one up for this to replace it. By the time you do this, now you fold the tip of this down part like this. Fold the tip like this. Sew it together with the pocket, not with the trouser. You see what we have here now? This is together with the pocket. Fold the tip and sew it together with the pocket, not with the trouser. So you have that neat finishing inside. And sew the tip. Turn back to this point. Now for this point, this is what you need to do. Take this sharp part that you're seeing, please push it inside like this. And can you push it inside like this? Make sure you take it inside fully. Raise this up 1 and 2. So you'll be seeing it fully like this. So this is the part now. Place it together like this. Make sure the upper pocket facing and the down part facing is meeting each other. Then top stitch on it. That is the part you notch. Make sure it's inside like this and you top stitch. As much as you can. Return it back. This is what you're getting. Turn back to the other side and do the same. First of all, you take this in like this. Raise the trouser, the back trouser up. Then the next one is the pocket that you're raising up. Then what you have left is the two pocket facing and the tip of that notch part. Once you do this, at least, and also you do the sewing of this. Now we turn this back. Now we are almost done with our pocket. What we have left now, you are folding your pocket into two. How do you fold it into two? Fold it this way. Make sure your pocket is touching, meeting the tip of your trouser like this. Then you notch this down part this way, notch this other down part this way. After doing the notching, flip it into two to make sure you are making the notch point, the edge of the notch point. And you see. Now if you are sewing, the trouser should be fully inside. Mistake, your trouser should be fully inside so you don't sew on your trouser. same to the other parts. So your trouser, put your trouser finger in. So once you're done with this, then you return it back finishing. Turn it back, make sure the pocket is fully out like this. This is the pocket bag. Now you top stitch after bringing the pocket bag out. You top stitch like this. Prevent your pocket from losing. It is very, very important. So once you do the transition to this point, you also lock. You see what we have here now. Raise the pocket up. Come to this point here and lock. Turn your pockets back and seal the top parts. See what we have here now. This is the end and this is our jetted pocket. See how it is. This is how the pocket looks.